What's happening, everyone? You guys hear me okay? Let me know if you can hear me. Say yes in the box. No, not Albany. I'm in Chicago now. Oh, cool. You can hear me good. Okay, can you hear it in here? Does it get closer when I do that? I heard it's cold in Denver. Yeah, I know. Yeah, let's see. Where are you? I'm in Chicago. Ready for Breakthrough Live. Nice, Nick. Yeah, Nick, I seen that you were coming. That's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to see you. If I'm talking a little lower and my energy's down, it's just because there's people here, and I think my wife, she isn't here, but I can hear her saying, "Don't be so loud." Yeah, it was a good flight. Good flight. And yeah, I'm heading to Denver, so I should be, my flight here leaves at, well, I'm all screwed up because I'm an hour behind right now, and then I'm going to be 2 hours. Good day from Romania. Cool. Can you guys tap it up on the screen? Let me know you guys are alive. I know it's early for some of you and late for some of you. South Africa, good morning. Nice. There they come. Beautiful. That kind of wakes me up. I got up at 4 o'clock this morning to actually do the first leg here of my flight. So yeah, just started your podcast. Nice, awesome. Yeah, Nick. Ouch. Yeah, I feel pretty good though. I just got my first coffee, and we're good to go. Flight was good, and now we've got another flight going from Chicago to Denver. So I should be in Denver by about 11:05. Morning from Orlando. What's the good word of the day? Well, I'm going to tell you what the good word of the day. Actually, there's three words that I wanted to talk about, because that's what I'm going to be talking about. You're flying in tomorrow, Nick, huh? Cool. Brew my first cup now. Nice. Charles, what's up? What's in Denver? There's a couple different things. I'm actually, an $8 Uber. Cool. I'm going to check that out, Chris. Yeah, Chris Schaefer's already there, by the way, getting things all situated. So awesome. Yeah, there's an event that I'm going to be speaking at tomorrow. It's actually going on today. It started. It's called Rocky Mountain Resellers Conference, and what I'm doing there is I'm on a panel, on a private label panel, which will be, I think, 5 or 5:30 on when is that? That'll be tomorrow afternoon. And then, talking about Uber, and then from there, Saturday night, I'll be speaking, and that's what I wanted to just share with you, the WWH, and that's going to be kind of my theme for the night, because when I do speak, it's going to be towards the end of the event, and everybody had already kind of talked about, how to do stuff, right? I wanted to really talk about how to do stuff, how to actually take action and get that stuff done. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. But yeah, so I got that planned, and then Sunday is the TAS Breakthrough Live, and that one there is going to be a lot of fun too. And that's a full day, 10 VIPs, and then we're going 20 people will be there attending as well. So it'll be kind of like a mastermind group in a sense. So yeah, it'll be cool. Let me know down below if you guys are coming or not. If anybody's coming here that's on right now. We got about 60 of you. Just talk about y'all. That's cool. Maybe next time there, Mama Love. Maybe next time. Chris Shaver, yeah, you'll be there. You better be there. You said that the room is nice, right? Nick will be there. That's right. Nick Gamble will be there. Cool. Yeah, Nick, way to go, man. Yeah, I remember hanging out in Texas too. That was fun. So, be cool to hang out again. Need to quit my job so I can attend. You know what? And Charles, I got to be honest. That's part of what I'm going to be talking about. And actually, I'll talk about that real quick right now because I've got a few minutes, and I figured I would kind of just throw this at you guys and see what you guys think. Going to scope before you speaking. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably have my father maybe. My father's going to be meeting me there. He's actually on a flight right now heading to Denver. So, maybe I'll have him do it. Charles. Oh, cool. Nice. Your brother will be there too. Cool. I don't know. My nose is very itchy this morning. I don't know why. Maybe it's allergies. Oh, I hate that. Yeah, so basically we're talking about the WWF. Not WWF. WWH. WWF, that is, that's wrestling that I used to follow in high school. No, it's WWH. It's basically figuring out your why, and then once you figure out your why, then you need your what, and then after you figure out your what, you need your how. So what we're going to do is we're going to break those down. I'm also going to share my story because I think that it'll resonate with people that say, like, you know, you need to have these special like powers, right? Or you need to be this certain person. I'm just a regular dude, and I think you guys all know that. Just happened to start, you know, providing for my family about 9 years ago online. And then I'm going to share that story and also talk about lessons that I learned growing up with my father, who never pushed me towards college. And then from there, really kind of, you know, paved the way to where I am now. Hair looks good today, huh? Maybe it's the lighting. There's still some grays in there. So I'm going to talk about that, share some stories. I've got a couple other stories I want to share. And hopefully also give kind of like the roadmap, so you can kind of do that. You can kind of do those lessons, right? You can figure out your why, you can figure out your what, and then your how. Yeah, Chris. So that's really what I'm going to be talking about. So I'm excited about that because, you know, you guys all know I get pretty excited anyway. But being able to be there in front of, like, I think there's supposed to be like 225, 250 people there. Hey, just reminded me, Terry, thank you for, or Terrell, I'm sorry, for sharing that. If you guys could do me a favor and share this, that would be awesome. Let's go ahead and swipe on the screen. Hit the old share button if you want to, or up if you're on Android. And Nick wants to know how old it is. I thought he said it was like 30 or 35. Yeah, and actually, Charles, I recorded a podcast episode where I kind of go over exactly what I'm going to be talking about on stage. So that'll be airing, I think, May 7th or 8th, something like that. So you'll be able to hear the theme. Chris, this is what I got for a coat. I got a sweatshirt. How much are we going to be outside anyway, honestly? Nose itch equals Brody withdrawal. My wife would be laughing hysterically at that, you know. Yeah, I know, I will. I miss that little guy. That's funny. So anyway, you know, Charles just brought that up, kind of wants to, you know, his goal is to leave that job or whatever. And you know, that's kind of your why, but even stronger than that, really figuring out what that reasoning is. So why don't you want to go there? Is it just because you hate it? Or is it because you want to have the freedom to do and choose what you want to do? And then from there, have that be the driving force. And then you can figure out your what, and what is it going to take to get out of that workplace, you know, like what's it going to take? Is it going to take 40 grand a year, 50 grand a year? And then reverse that back. And then once we reverse that back, then we create a plan and we chunk it down, and that's the how. And then we're going to just kind of illustrate that and how you would reverse that back. And really, that's what I did. Going all the way back, when my wife and I started our photography business, I was working 60 plus hours a week. And your first listing went live last night. Awesome job. You know, and I was working 60 plus hours a week and wasn't home with my newborn at the time. My daughter, who's now 20, going to be 21, just got engaged. And sat down with her, had a heart-to-heart, figured out, you know what, I got to figure out a way. So we figured out the why, wanted to be home with my family because I love them so much. And then from there, figured out that, you know, we could start that photography thing. And then once we did that, then we figured out how many clients we were going to need to replace the income. And at the time, it was $1,000 a week, so it was about 10 clients a week at $100. So it was $1,000 a week. And then we went with that. That was our why and our what. And then from there, we went into the how. And how are we going to do it? So then we kind of broke that down and then started going after that target. And then we built that into a 6-figure business. So, and I always remember too saying to myself that I was going to, if I ever had to, I could fall back on my construction days, because that was my thing I was doing before all that. And then from there, I was able to have that as a fallback. But I never had to use it. But I always had it there. As a safety net. Because I think anything that you learn in life, you can always use it as a fallback if you had to, right? I mean, heck, I could go and probably flip burgers if I had to. I used to do that, by the way, when I was 15 years old. So anyway, that's kind of my general theme of what I'm going to be talking about. And not to mention, I'm just going to try to get the audience excited and motivated, and not just to think about doing it, but to actually do it and then create that plan. So if you guys are excited, tap on that screen and show me how excited you are. Come on, let me see those hearts. Let me see them. That's how you can tell me how excited you are. Because, there you go. Because I tell you, when I get on that stage, I just want to really connect with people individually like I am here, and just really be able to take people that want to take action and give them a clear path, like almost take like a magnifying glass and shine it and look through it so we can see exactly what you have to do, and then create a friggin' plan and do it, right? There's so many people that they get all of this information. Like, we're going to be at an event, right, that we're going to be learning about all this stuff we can do. There's hundreds of different ways you can make a living. There's 100 different ways you can make money online, not just Amazon. There's eBay, there's Etsy, there's information products, there's wholesale, there's private label, all that stuff. Nice. I would think so. I'm a little nervous. I'm speaking up in front of a couple hundred people, and even though I have a podcast that gets listeners, of over 15, 20,000 people at a time, you still get nervous. But you know what? You got to push yourself out of that comfort zone. And that's kind of what I'm doing here. So I'm going to feel it, enjoy it, and go ahead and give it a shot. So I feel if I can go out there and help 1 or 2 people, then job done, right? You got to serve. So that's my message. Thanks. So that's it. Just wanted to drop in. I know I've been a little missing in action, but I've been trying to get ready for this weekend. Are you still selling the very first product you created? Yes, I am, actually. And I just actually created another variation of that. And that one is still doing fairly well, except that I had to reduce my price down a little bit. So because of that, but I've got a couple other things in the works, and I'm really excited about. And I took a little bit of a dip, but it's almost like I dip and then pivot, and then now I'm going forward again. And now I've got like 5 new SKUs getting ready. I think we've got 2 that are going to come to market in about 2 weeks, and then we've got 3 that already went live this week, and then we've got 2 more that are going to be going live in about another 2.5 weeks. Just relax and have fun. You'll do great. Thank you so much, Charles. I appreciate that. See, I need it. I need that too. That feels good. So Charles, I'm telling you, be patient, but definitely the most beneficial thing you can do is learn, be inspired, but do. There's no reason why you don't have the potential to do whatever you want to do. All of us, right? There's no reason for us to make excuses on why we can't do it. Oh, I don't have enough money right now to start. That's an excuse. You can start with $100. All right? I don't have enough time. Get up earlier. Stay up later. It's definitely all about just making that choice and then just going with it. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the compound effect, the Darren Hardy. It's a big one. Cool. You got 3 products already, Charles? That's awesome. What's up, Susie? Rob a bank. I don't know about that. I'm not suggesting that. Rob your own bank. Go get it. There's tons of it flowing out there. You just got to go out and get in front of it. And Amazon's a stream right now. It's a stream that's just flowing. So you just got to get out in front of it. And that's just the start. It honestly is. And I think you guys all know that have been following. Look forward to the conference. I'm looking forward to it like crazy, Susie. I'm in Chicago right now, getting ready to head over. Do we do best inspire people to take action? Thanks so much. I appreciate that. Don't friction stand in the way of progress. You said that once and it helped me push on. That's awesome. That's exactly. It doesn't have to be perfect. Gotta be honest. My presentation isn't perfect. I don't really want it to be. I want to go up there and be raw and real. I've got some slides to kind of keep me going, to keep me on pace, because you guys know I like to rant. But I'm just going to go up and see what happens. Just give it my all. And that's all we can do on any product we release, or that's, anything that we want to try, experiment with. What are you going to do, right? You got to just get out there and do it. So come visit you in Dallas. We're going to probably do that, honestly, because Chris is from Dallas, and there's a lot of people actually from Dallas. Yeah, I do like to rant. Yeah, that's it. All right, so I got to run here. Okay. Dominican Republic. Wow, you're my adopted mentor. Sweet. Any plans to visit the UK? I'd love to visit the UK. I'd love to visit the UK. Australia. It's another one on my bucket list. Yeah, there's a few spots there I want to hit internationally, but we'll see what happens. One thing at a time. Focus too. Thank you, Susie. I will. And first flight was fantastic. So second flight, fingers crossed, we're on time, and yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. So if I see you guys in Denver, I'll see you in Denver. If I don't see you in Denver, I'll see you around. I'm going to do some more Periscope, so pay attention to Periscope this week, this weekend, because I'm going to do some live broadcasts there as well. Just came back from the Canton Fair. Awesome. Vegas. Yeah, we've thought about that too. Yeah, there's a lot we want to do. We're going to try to take this TAS breakthrough. We're going to experiment with this one, and then we're going to try to move it around a little bit. So we'll see. You've got me addicted to Periscope. Yeah, I should come down to the land down under, huh? Australia. But yeah, so just keep Periscope tuned in. I'll be definitely doing some live broadcasts there at the event. So yeah, upstate New York. I'm going to be heading out of upstate New York. I'm not sure I want to go back there too soon. I'm heading to South Carolina here soon. We'll probably have one in South Carolina, though, that I will say. 18 inches of snow. That's crazy. United 707 is now boarding. Not mine. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Got to run. Do me a favor, though. Share this, because it's going to be hot this weekend. I'm going to be definitely doing a lot of scoping. I'm going to do some Snapchats, too, so definitely head over to Snapchat at ScottBoker1, and then Periscope. When's the next workshop? That'll be next Thursday. We took this week off. Yeah, we'll see you guys all later. Your first scope, all the best in Denver. Nice. Well, welcome, and glad you made it. All right, guys, that is it. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning, and yeah, we'll talk soon. All right. Keep kicking goals. Nice. Appreciate it. Peace. Love you. Take care. Take action, and hopefully I'll see you in Denver. If not, I'll see you around, and I'll see you on Periscope. All right. Take care. Peace.